An annual lecture series has been instituted in Anambra State on Yam-In-Bag cultivation and preservation. The maiden annual lecture series is being organized by the Center for Black and African Arts and Cultivation in collaboration with Professor Ukwu and Dr. Ikwo, National Yam Research Center, Ukwu, Agwata Local Government Area. Emmanuel Chibota reports that the lecture was centered on the basic and proactive method of yam preservation in Nigeria.
In Igbo land, yam has been regarded as the king of all crops, with its cultural value and reverence in most communities, unlike other staple foods like cassava, rice and beans. The main thrust of the event was to encourage cultivation of yam as a staple food through Yam-In-Bag cultivation, because it challenges the first mantra in yam agriculture, which is that growing yams is a difficult business. In his presentation titled Advancing Staple Food Security in Nigeria Through Yam-In-Bag Cultivation, Professor Ukwu said that planting yam-in-bag has several advantages over other traditional process of planting in field mode and ridges, and called for the application of such method by various households. He disclosed that planting yam-in-bag takes far much less labor, minimal space, requires no formal weeding, reduces disease pressure from soil-borne pathogens and pests, and is easy to harvest, unlike the traditional method, while discouraging the use of fertilizer in yam cultivation.
It takes less labor. Yeah? Where the job and the family each year's age. I can also make it all 500 or 1,000. Then call them people to 702. All one of them need them. So although on a road on a half of the year, it was their vision.
In another presentation, a guest speaker from the National Root Crops Research Institute, Umudike, Abia State, Dr. Christian Wadele, who spoke on yam preservation, storage and storage practices in major yam growing areas, encouraged farmers to understand that yam storage is an important aspect of yam production that needs a serious attention. Dr. Wadele disclosed that properly stored yam tubes will help to prepare for times of famine, reduce wastes, help during emergencies, serve as protection against inflation, depot for yam planting minerals, as well as serve as foreign exchange earner.
In an area where there is no passage of air, that has a kind of chemical reaction. Gibberellin na acetic acid on a reaction. So upon that, in an environment where there is no enough air, the reaction between these enzymes will make it to start extracting, for the dormancy to stop immediately.
In their remarks, the National Chairman, Igbo Association and Interagency Committee on Culture and Tourism Development, Chief Ugochukwu Okafozo, and the chairman on the occasion, Chief Nnamdi Ifako, stressed the need for cultivation of more staple foods across Igbo land.
All the way from Port Harcourt, today. Professor Ukwu na onye otu ya bụ Dr. Ikwo chọrọ ibido ihe bụ natural empowerment, ihe ga-enyelu ndị be anyị aka, maka na onye nwere ji na biya agụ ama mgburi ụmụazị.
Earlier in an opening address, the curator, Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization Igbo Outstation, Mr. Chukwudi Ezenwa, said the intention of the New Yam Festival, backed by the federal government, is to find a unifying rallying point for Igbos as obtained in other parts of the nation. Emmanuel Chibota for ABS News.